Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
You wasn't my girl.
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle.
I wasn't your girl.
You ain't never been my girl.
Brother is right there.
My brother.
Doesn't he call me his girl all the time? Don't he call me his girl all the time, Darius? Don't
Darius,
ask your people.
Darius.
They know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you know, Shawty is, Darius?
Oh my god.
What you know, Shawty?
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Danileigh. She finally spoke out for the first time since her ex-boyfriend and father of her daughter, the baby, publicly humiliated her on Instagram Live. During an interview with Angie Martinez, she spoke about the night he called the police on her, as well as their tumultuous relationship. The night the baby called the police, she said they were in a really bad place in their relationship, which lasted 3 years on and off. Danny continued to speak on the night by saying, "It was wild. It was definitely wild. Very selfish, being that I just had our baby. It was very selfish." One of the things that bothers her the most about the whole fiasco is that their daughter will see that one day. She went on to say, "It was very triggering. Very sad." The Miami native said, "I wish it didn't happen because I don't want my baby to see that later on in life, but she'll grow up to be her own person and to be able to take things in. The responsibility I have is to raise her to be a strong woman. She'll feel how she feels. She's her own person." When Martinez asked if the baby apologized regarding that night, she replied, "No, he's just like that though." She went on to say, "I live life without regrets, but if there was something I could take back or handle differently, I would say that. That shows accountability, like that's maturity, especially take away everything else. It's just like we have a kid together." She continued by describing her and the baby's relationship as toxic and addressed him, calling her a side piece on Instagram. She responded, "We had our good time. We were in love," she said. "He had his little mess ups and stuff, so we'd break up for a month and then get back together. We broke up a lot. There were a lot of on and offs going on. During that time, I definitely wasn't his side piece. He knows that too." She went on by discussing her co-parenting relationship with the baby. She said that it hasn't been easy and she's learning to manage her emotions during this rough time. She said, "Obviously, the relationship is way different now. You can't get emotional." Danny has also put out a new song addressing him titled "Dead to Me," which is a lead single from her upcoming EP. On the song, she sings, "You know you dead to me, never kept your word with what you said to me. You know you dead to me. I ain't got no more time for toxic energy. Oh no, mama never liked your A. Brother wanted to fight your A. Daddy hate your trifling A." Y'all, I love the song, but let me continue. So she went on to say that she has been working on this new project and how it was therapeutic for her and has helped her move on from this situation. She said, "I feel like the project is closure for me to just move on for my next chapter in life and just to focus on having fun, being a mom, living life in a positive light." Of course, the baby responded to the interview and said he felt that Danileigh waited too late to capitalize off the situation when he had suggested she do this in December. He also said they have been together since the Instagram Live and that the real reason he kicked her out was because she was allegedly stalking the mother of his oldest daughter and it was affecting his relationship with his daughter.
I was gonna respond a different way, but I gathered myself and I decided to respond this way. First of all, I feel like you waited too late. I told you back in December you should capitalize off the situation, so I feel like that's a bad move. I also feel like it's a green move for, you know, your label to have you do drop the interview the same time you dropping a new song. I feel like y'all kind of showing y'all hand. I feel like y'all should have put that together better. I also feel like, you know, before we got on your brother ass, you were just at the London with me that whole week getting busy.
Stop. Stop that right there. Danny, you was out here getting busy with this man in London after he publicly humiliated you like that on Instagram Live? Did I hear him correctly? I just needed to point that out because I'm like, what? Did he really just say that? She was really in London getting busy with this man after that altercation online? Jonathan must have something magnificent in his pants. This is not adding up. I'm doing my calculations and something is not adding up. I need to further investigate. I need him to drop his pants so I can get a clear understanding of what is going on here. I need to know what's really going on here. And I think I would find some type of understanding if I could actually get a closer look on what's going on in his pants, because it ain't adding up and it's not making sense to me.
And I also feel like you should tell them folks the real reason why I put you out is because you was stalking my other baby mama, and that shit was affecting, you know, my relationship with my princess, my big girl. And that's why I had to make the adjustments, you know, back in November. You know, I'm grown, I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta coexist with nobody who, you know, who too toxic for me and who, you know, who don't serve me well, you know what I'm saying? So I owe the world no explanation for that. But even, you know, when I could have cleared my name, I took the high road, and I ain't tripping about that. I'm proud of that. Because I could have smashed on all that, but that would have, you know, that would have left Shorty, you know. And I ain't with that. I don't want Shorty broken. I just didn't want you around me no more, you know what I'm saying? And just like today, you know, I was finna have another birthday party for my princess. You done got on the line playing. Just like before, you affected my relationship, you know, with my other children, because now, you see you causing stuff over here. You need to just stay over there where you at. You see what I'm saying? But sell your records, do your thing. And there's a whole lot more I could say, but I'm not gonna say none of it at all. It's all good. I just want to get on here and just speak my piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my piece all year. I'm speaking my piece all 2022. See what I'm saying? And so now I'm gonna go get back on set and get back to work. I call my baby in a minute. Hopefully you let me talk to her.
So, of course, Mimi, who is the baby's oldest daughter's mother, decided to respond to the Martinez interview as well by taking to her Instagram saying, "Side chick tried to turn main chick while throwing rocks and hiding your hand, and now looking for sympathy from the world. F out of here. My silence done saved a lot of face. Feel how y'all want to feel, but ain't another person gonna holler about holding Mimi accountable. I be quiet, but y'all still find some way to tear down my character. Ain't never been bitter or mad, and funny thing is I was being attacked for a year and some change, but ain't never looked to play victim." She also went on to say, "I set my A back and let everything unfold. Karma just a B, but we already knew that. And side note, anytime I ever said something to a HOE is because they came for me first." Finally, we get to the part where I can give my commentary on all of the foolishness. So first things first, and I put this on my Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram at Real Yoni. But I put this on my Instagram. I said, I wish Mimi would understand that he played them both and against each other. Now Yellowbone got her karma and a baby for all the petty jabs. She thought she was better. I just wish Mimi could see how this man is for the streets. Mimi still thinks she's the special one or the chosen one. I'm frustrated because a man can really have your mind so messed up you think it's love or some type of deeper bond. But it's all a game for him. Nobody wins and nobody will win with this man. The only reason Mimi may feel special is because he knows she gonna always be there while doing what he wants. He loves doing this in and out behavior with Mimi and Danny. I'm sure he creates problems and fights with either of them when he wants to be out. And when he's out, he's dealing with other women, or he may be dealing with Danny, or he may be dealing with Mimi, depending on who he's dealing with at that time, while also looking for his next girl. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called a triangulation that we are witnessing here. I wanted to give you guys some examples. So first, I want to start off by saying that what we're witnessing is a love triangle. It's a common form that abusers create. And basically what they do is they bring in another love, or my favorite, an ex, and try to create a situation which you compete against this other person for the abuser's love and attention. Another example, gaslighting triangles. This revolves around an abuser seeking validation for their truth. They seek support for their truth to create more pressure on their victims. My next example, triangle of comparison, a common method used by an abuser to idolize someone else in order to devalue you. I think this is what was going on with Danny and the baby's relationship. This is probably why she was stalking his ex on Instagram. It's a way of showing conditional love and validation to others and discarding the feelings and importance of their partner. Next, using a new relationship to abuse and smear you after discard. And I believe that this is what happened to Mimi when she was witnessing Danny and the baby's relationship online, on social media in general, and just within the public eye. I'm pretty sure that is what was going on with Mimi and the baby's relationship during that time. Interesting fact, we are currently witnessing a similar smear campaign regarding the collective of Black women. We even have a Latina woman here that took to her Twitter to weigh in and give her opinion. She says, as a Latina woman, not everything here is sex tourism. Y'all treat your men like ish and then get mad when they go somewhere else and fall in love with someone that actually takes care and treats them well. Go to therapy and to the gym and stop being a hater. This is why I refuse to give Latino women any type of sympathy. It's never reciprocated. See, the interesting part about all of this is that Black men are looking for a new group of women to facilitate their abuse, and they have put you, the Latino woman, on a pedestal. Yellow bonus, what he want. I'm sure Danileigh felt the same way, but somehow she was left to be the baby mama. Was it a third baby mama? Yeah, third baby mama. And she was humiliated. She was gaslighted. She was lied to. She was played by a narcissist. And she's in a triangulation with this man that she has to co-parent with. I'm pretty sure she felt the same way. Next, creating a distance or driving a wedge. The abuser tries to create a distance between you and someone close to you, such as a friend or family member. An abuser could try to control the information shared between two people. So an example of this was when this whole situation with Danny and the baby came out on Instagram Live. He was making comments about how the family is never around, but I'm pretty sure he drove a wedge between Danny and her family, and so they weren't really able to be there for her in the way that she needed during this abuse that she was encountering. Lastly, negative interpretation and complaining. Using negative interpretation and complaining towards others to create pressure. This is done in combination with not taking any responsibility. So after the interview that Danny did, the baby went online and decided to basically put all the responsibility and accountability on Danny. He also tried to downplay what she was trying to achieve, saying that I told you to capitalize off of this back in December, and making it seem like he had better plans for her or ideas for her. And then my favorite, when he said that he had to discard her because she was stalking his ex online and it was causing friction between between him and his daughter or their relationship. But all of this really falls on his shoulders. All of this is something that he needs to take accountability for. He created this whole situation, this triangulation with these two women and a third woman. She tends to stay out of it, but he created all of this. Now, the only thing that I feel Danny should take 100% accountability for is the fact that she was seeking revenge against Mimi. She felt like Mimi was her biggest enemy. She also felt like her and Mimi were in a competition and she was just the placeholder. And so after she came to that conclusion, after he ran this game on the both of them, they both need to come to some type of understanding. And I do feel like if Danileigh would apologize and take full accountability and not sugarcoat or water down the accountability that she needs to take due to her own ego, if she was to take full accountability and call a truce with Mimi, I think that they would be able to move past this. But neither of them are winning. Neither of them will win with the baby. And they both need to come to the realization that they were sleeping with the enemy. He played them against each other. And so he really did all of this because he just wanted attention. He likes how these women fight over him. It like feeds his ego. It makes him feel important. So that's all that I have regarding this video. I will be reacting to the full interview that Danileigh did with Angie Martinez. Apparently she apologized for the colorist Yellowbone song during this interview, and I just want to really break down the interview in full. So if you would be interested, I will be doing a live reaction on YouTube on Monday. And also, if you would like to add anything to my commentary, of course you can comment that down below. This is Real Talk with Yoni, where we keep it real so we can heal, and I will see you guys on Monday.